poker room is a melting pot of personalities. Some you want at your table.
I like playing with you, it's fun.
Others you definitely don't.
Way.
So, which is likely to tilt you the most? Well, honorable mentions go to the lag. It's a 7-bet jam. The bully.
Get the hell out of here.
The actor. And the psychic.
I'm thinking aces or kings.
But here's our top 5. When you can't win a pot to save your life, you can just roll with the punches.
Kidding me?
Or you can make sure everyone knows how unlucky you are.
I just want to know if I won one hand in the last 60 hands.
And no one plays the victim better than Philip Helmuth
Show some class.
Jr.
Ivy fires 23,000.
I'm gonna raise, I'm all in.
Call.
He said call. Hold it. Wow. Okay, I gotta do some reverse insurance here, I guess, Phil.
What's that?
5% you got, man. How much you got? How
Um,
much you wanna bet?
What are you gonna do? You got
how
10
many
outs
outs do I have? 10 outs? So,
10 out of 44, 1 out of 11.
what?
Or not 1 out of 4.4, I mean.
3.4?
1 out of 4.4. You win 1 out of every 4.4 times. So yeah, 3.4.
So I'll do,
I don't really care.
What are the odds to hit?
44 cards, 10 of them win.
You know, I have a bad feeling for this. I don't want to do it.
I feel like I'm gonna lose it too, so.
let's just play.
Here comes 7 of
Wait,
spades.
wait,
Let's rip that 7 of spades.
I have a bad feeling.
Okay, so does that mean we're dealing with the last card?
Well, no, I mean, I want to get some insurance. I don't want to be out
Well,
of
are
the
you
game.
going to give it to
I
him?
don't even know which
I'm not
side you
giving
want.
it to him.
He's not giving it to him? Are you going to give it
Why
to
won't
him?
you give it to him?
Only if you do
I don't
it
do
for
it.
big money, I'll do
I'm
it.
not interested. I want to see the last card.
I don't do it. I don't see the last card.
All right, deal it then, I guess. There's nothing I can do.
You guys done?
Are there any pitcher cards in there? 3.
Helmuth gets his policy bid rejected.
No, I finally trapped somebody. It's just unbelievable. I waited all day and flopped top set, and he had 6-8. Had him out.
No insurance and no more chips.
All right, I'll play another 100,000. I can't quit. Phil, will you give me 100? I have money at the Bellagio.
Okay, but I need it from somebody, so. Why don't you just give him 100 there? Because I don't want to. Because nobody's in jeopardy of going.
Yeah, Dur, you got everybody covered, right?
Yeah, by at least.
That's really nice. Really nice. I waited all that time, flop top set. And Phil flopped a straight. And Daniel's booking me.
Hey, listen, I had the best hand when all the money went in.
This
That's
is
what I had.
I didn't have the best hand, but I'll tell you something, man. I wish you could book me every day in this game.
I can book you every day. Do that.
Top set. It's just unbelievable. I mean, how bad can I run?
If you find yourself sat next to a victim, you may be tempted to start drinking.
Might need some cocktails.
Cocktails, TV table.
pour to me whatever you get.
But we urge moderation. Otherwise, you might make number 4 on our countdown.
Manasmurf 4-betting the guy who's 4 sheets to the wind.
You call?
A cab, hopefully.
277.5. That's 2.
Just trust the dealer.
We got there eventually. Mur way ahead. But Teska catches a piece on the flop.
Fun flop for queens.
Mur continues for 202,000.
You gotta bet it because there's so many draws out there.
And Roger calls.
Teska's hand would sometimes be good, but it's not easy to improve.
While the 7 on the turn gives him a gut shot.
Not a great card for queens, and you can see why Mur would want to play a slightly smaller pot now.
He checks. And Teska checks behind.
Once Roger checks the turn, I think Mattis has an easy value bet on the river.
The river is a 4. Mur with a lock on the hand. Clearly going to go for value. Question is how much. That is 377,000.
I think Roger Teska strapped on a pair of beer goggles.
You know I'm trying to make a call right now, so convince me that I should.
Mur would never take this line as a bluff, and I don't think he's ever value betting worse.
Where did that drink come from? I thought they cut him off.
He's just getting a read here. Look at this. It's amazing. Also, why is the room spinning?
Teska calls. And loses nearly 1 million chips to Mattis Mur.
Mur knew exactly what he was doing there.
Oops.
I don't think it needs any more commentary than that.
Mattis Mur regains the tournament chip lead as day 4 draws to a close.
Somebody want to bag me up?
Yes, where should we have your body delivered?
According to legend, drink loosens the tongue. But some players don't need a liquid lift to get their motors running. Ms. Selpst and her bestest friend, William Kassouf. She's raised, he's called.
Okay, Vanessa, what you got? Now we're heads up. Wait, you got a pair? Yes or no?
It's possible.
Ace high flop.
Vanessa's so good at the analytical portion of the game, but her table talk could use a little work.
Standard C, but let me just see if I've got this ace that I need to continue in this hand. I was lucky.
Doesn't hit jack deuce.
No, I haven't got jack deuce. So I think you got king queen.
I think you might be right. Your move, hotshot.
I've got to find out where I am, right?
Ugh.
Can't just play. I'm in position on a scary board. I mean, if you want to play a big pot, do you want to play big pot or small pot? It's up to you. Big pot or small pot, depending on your answers.
Depends on the turn.
Well, before we get to the turn, depending on your answers, how I'm going to play this hand, whether I raise or just flat call. Do you want to play a big pot or a small pot? Small pot, it's up to you.
Medium.
Medium? Yeah. Okay, I'll raise.
It's obvious the answer there was just yes.
36 more.
Show the jack 5.
I won't, I'll show the jack 9. Whee! Here we go, here we go. You see, no ace can't call, here we go. It's all going in. This level, one of us is going out, I swear.
No ace can't
Listen, go hard or go home. We're not messing with. Hey, bello, eh? Wow, wow. But why I make this move? I have jack of heart, this big card. Jack of heart, you see, big heart. Heart comes on the turn.
Do you think that you didn't have the best hand?
I think I maybe. Well, I've got to protect my hand.
Actually, really
I had to find out. I had to find out where I was. I wasn't sure.
He might not have known where he was, but I have a pretty good feeling Vanessa's about to tell him where to go.
Oh, yeah.
As far as table nightmares go, the first 3 could be considered moderately entertaining if you're not actually in the pot. The one trait that's likely to upset everyone is the player who takes forever. Well, there's a king and a 10. Top pair for Bernius, but 2 pair for Clark.
Sick, from dominated to dominating. And can we get this guy a scuba tank?
Tank being the operative word. Action check to the pre-flop aggressor. Clark continues with the best hand. Bernie continues with the breathing and calls the 175,000.
Top pair, awesome kicker, gotta call.
Four diamonds puts a potential flush out there.
Can you breathe? Can you breathe?
Bernie checks for a second time. And Clark checks behind.
Come on, dude, you gotta bet that.
And it's a queen on the river. Bernie is now with a better two pair.
King, queen should probably bet now.
No, he checks for a third time. Looks like Clark's gonna go for value. 425,000.
This should be a snap call. As soon as he catches his breath.
There's the call. And Clark will see he got rivered.
Nailed it.
Sick.
So Gilles Bernier is the German amateur building a stack, but possibly in need of medical attention.
You might have to start calling the clock on you. You take so long.
Pardon?
You tank for too long.
Sorry.
As tilting as it is to have a tanker at your table, it's always satisfying when someone calls them out.
On the internet, you play like in 1 second, and when you come here now, you come to my game and you're wasting my time.
But what happens when the know-it-all starts giving you advice?
Have you ever seen a man get that much value out of second pair with no kicker?
What are you doing, Ben? Oh my God.
Yes, it's the biggest table nightmare of them all. The poker expert.
I call.
And Elke makes a very quick call. He doesn't even think about what his opponent might have. He thought his chip twos were good, and look, he is devastated.
Oh, look at Elke. He's just destroyed now.
Shouldn't play bad aces.
I don't think this man needs a lesson in poker right now, Magnus.
No, that was extremely poor etiquette. He didn't need to make that comment.
From Peterson's put down to Lusk's lecture.
If I put my chips in there, unless you go all in, I will not lay down my hand. You raise me 40, 50, 60, 80.
I had a good hand. You're lucky I had the hand that didn't hit, the only hand that I raised there with that doesn't hit the flop.
I know it yet. That's why I took the extra card first. Because sometimes you are rude enough to play like you have 3 jacks now.
Yeah, but I would check 2 with any pair of the jacks in which
I know your game. But you take me, I know what you take me for. pair of 9s, 10s, 8s.
And let's not forget Telcher the teacher.
But I was afraid he might make a move. He's probably wrong not to raise with ace queen.
I know you should not raise. You just call. You want to knock the player out. It's the only thing interesting. So you can call, check. Whoever's got nut bets. Just trust me, okay? I know what I'm doing.
There's definitely value in knocking someone out
You just knock the guy out. That's all you ever do. Jesus Christ.
I normally don't play like that.
Silas, don't talk anymore. You're giving your nonsensical understanding of the game away. So keep quiet.
It was only 80,000.
All you want to do is just to knock the guy out. That's all you ever want to do in this game. Just trust me. Your value goes up massively by knocking a player out. Just take my word for that, okay? Take it to the bank. That's the best piece of advice I've ever given you. Knock a player out at this level.
Well, we're not going to tell you what to do, but we do recommend that you watch more top 5s on PokerStars.tv.
I'm learning from these youngsters.